Hey, what's up, guys? Dark here back with another video, and today we're going to take a look at the LEGO set number 76333 Batman and Robin Batmobile. Before we get started, I'd like to ask you guys if you feel so inclined to please like and subscribe. It really does help my channel and is absolutely free. Taking on the packaging over here, it's a brand new style for the LEGO Batman lineup. This is all based on the LEGO Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight video game, and so all the Batmobiles inside of this lineup are in kind of a Lazy Susan kind of look with the Batcave going on in the background. So pretty cool. LEGO Batman logo, you got the age rating along with the title, set number, and the number of pieces, so 272 inside of this set. You got Batman minifigure up there. You got a nice George Clooney Batman there. DC logo at the side. You got Lego Batman, George Clooney, DC again. And the other side, you got some other features in different languages. Warning, choking hazard. You got the graphic of Batman in the background there, which is pretty cool. At the top, you got Lego along with some features in other languages. The graphic Batman there as well too. The Batman minifigure. At the back, you got the back of the car look over here, which is pretty cool. Lego Batman logo. You got legendary Batmobile collection, and then you got a little dimensions of the car over here, and then a little advertisement for the Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight video game, where you do get a gold variant with this set, so that's pretty cool. And at the bottom over here, you got a bunch of other legalese and notes, and the Batman and Robin logo, Batman Lego, and then some more graphics there, which is cool as well too. And you do get the UPC code over here, so if you are looking for the set, that's it right there. All right, so Lego Batman. Not something I normally review on this channel, but I'll tell you right now, I've been feeling very inspired lately as I have been playing the new Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight game. And, like, yes, Lego is made obviously for kids. And it's very apparent within the game as the humor is very lighthearted, very family friendly, but it is very cool that we're now getting Lego Batman video game after how long was the last one? I can't even recall it. It's definitely been over a decade. But it's so awesome to see that they're going back to it, and I found it pretty awesome that they were kind of touching on like each of the generations of Batman. And over here, it's pretty cool to see it for the George Clooney Batman from Batman and Robin. So I'm not too familiar with how the sets are obviously geared to be a good set versus a non-good set. But at least here we're going to be talking about the design and what's included in the set for the price range. First off, taking a look at the minifigure over here, and I do think this is a pretty cool looking Batman Lego minifig. The Lego minifigs are very, specific to the designs that they normally are. They don't really do much different, let alone with the sort of printing on the figure. And then, obviously Batman has his iconic cowl there as well too. And this one I think is pretty cool as it has, those similar effects to the armored look in the Batman and Robin movie. So, he's got those kind of designs in the cowl there, which is pretty cool to see. And the rest of the suit is just it's very cool with how they made it kind of like a black and silver. You do get printing on the back here as well too, which is pretty cool. And yeah, like it's a typical Lego Batman minifigure, but this one is pretty cool with its design, kind of capturing that same George Clooney armored look, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I like this a lot. As for the car itself over here, it's a pretty nice design. The build on it is pretty good. I do think it is pretty accurate to how it appeared in the movie, at least for a Lego kind of look. But yeah, it's got a nice profile too. You can see how it's kind of got the hourglass look, and obviously the top of it is a little bit bigger than the back, so that I know that it is accurate. And I do like how they kind of did the engine in here with the sticker, which is pretty cool. But yeah, it's got a really nice design. You got the Batman logo on the wheels there as well too, which is pretty cool. And yeah, in the back over here looks pretty great as well. Nice 360 here going on. But yeah, the bottom, not really much going on for Lego with the bottom of the cars. They don't really do much of a design there, but that's okay. It's not really going to be flipping anytime soon, unless if he goes up against Mr. Freeze. But anyway, you got the kind of control panel in there, which is pretty cool with the stickers. typical Lego steering wheel. You got the Batman logo at the top of the seat there as well too. This is kind of something that I found really interesting with the Batman and Robin Batmobile, was the fact that, there wasn't really a hood for the car during this time when, they made this movie. Uh, I'm pretty sure it was like the director or someone that was saying that, these were 100% made for kids' toys, right? So obviously, Batman looks like he's ready to go into the car. He doesn't have a cockpit or anything protecting him above him. But nonetheless, Batman and Robin was a Batman movie, and it's good to have that part of his legacy. So one of the features with this car, although there's not really much other than, goes straight like that, is the fact that you can open up this trunk piece here, and you get a little coin right there, which is pretty cool, for 20 years of Batman, or at least Lego Batman. You can see right there it says 2006 to 2026. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Nice way to commemorate Lego Batman over the years, and yeah, this is a pretty cool looking set. As for comparison today, I do have it next to my 1989 Lego Batmobile. If you guys haven't checked it out, I did do a video a while ago, kind of comparing all the live action Batmobiles, and now this is going to finally be added to the mix over here. So if you haven't checked it out, go ahead and let me know if you want to see an updated list. Although I think the only other inclusion will be this Batmobile, and I also have the Batman the Animated Series Batmobile, but that's not really live action though, is it? Anyway, you can see over here, I kind of like these two as a comparison because before, the Joel Schumacher with this Batman, you had the Tim Burton look. So you can kind of see the difference between, what the different Batmobiles looked like for each, director and iteration of Batman. You can definitely tell, I feel like the Tim Burton was a bit more of a realistic approach in comparison to this one, which was 100% made to sell toys. But, I love the color. You got a bit of color in this one in comparison to the Tim Burton Batmobile. So, yeah, these are this is nice to have together now. If you want to compare it to some sets or vehicles that you have at home, you can see over here that to the end of the wings there, probably say it's around 9 inches or so. And then if you want to look at that way, it's around it's 2.5 inches. And then in terms of height over here, you can see to the top of the ears, it's just over 2.5 inches. Now, for around a $30 US, $40 Canadian for me, Lego set over here, I've heard people talk about how they were kind of looking, for a little bit more to be included with this set, as it's kind of lackluster with the single minifigure and the car, with no like excessive features. But I think that the number one thing that this set was missing was a Robin to go with the Batman. So I have my own custom over here, custom Lego figure to go with this, George Clooney Batman. And yeah, like this, I think this is what the set should have been with this extra minifigure. Because come on, it's literally in the title, Batman and Robin. You should have those two minifigures as part with this set. But anyway, just thought I'd share that there. All right, so final thoughts on this Lego Batman and Robin Batmobile. I think this is pretty great. I'm not a huge like avid collector for Lego, so I'm not really too familiar with how this would compare to other Lego sets, that, especially nowadays. But I have collected a lot of the Batmobiles over the years, and I think it's really cool that we got a Batman and Robin Batmobile. The only other one I think that what we're missing now, at least for the live action Batmobiles, is a proper scale of the Batman Forever Batmobile. So, kind of getting off track, but Lego, come on, you made pretty much almost all the Batmobiles now. Please revisit the Batman Forever Batmobile and make that the correct scale. But I think this is great. I think this is a great addition to the legacy of the Batman and Batmobiles, to add to those collections. Because I am, for one, someone that likes to collect all the Batmobiles from over the years. See nice little catalog of the history of them all. But yeah, it's really great. It's really great to see some love going to the Batman and Robin film. But yeah, like I said earlier, I think that this set was 100% missing a Robin. That's Yeah, you kind of fumbled that there, Lego. But anyway, I think this set is pretty cool, and especially if you can get on sale, it's a great addition if you love the Batman and Robin movie. So that being said, what would I give this Lego set as a rating? I'd probably stick with a solid 8 out of 10. I think if they added that Robin in there and maybe, sprinkled in a little bit of a villain like Mr. Freeze or Poison Ivy, because we did see designs for them in the game, I think that would have been the greatest thing ever. And that would have been, made this set that much better, even if it was, a little bit more expensive. But as it is right now, I do not regret purchasing this whatsoever. And I'm very glad to add it to my catalog of Batmobiles. Just Lego, please make a proper scale Batman Forever Batmobile. Thank you. With that being said, guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Have you been playing Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight? Let me know what you think about the game. And as every YouTuber begs you to do, please like and subscribe. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.